Is anyone here lacking it?
I believe Floof and I both are, but okay. Where did we start last session? I can go off from there.
We started still in Sonata.
We were in Sonata for like 3 months. I need the more
Uh,
to go off.
well, I'll get it here. You know what? I'll just give it, and then I'll just give it to one of you two, right? How about that? So,
That works.
the party returned home after a wonderful excursion to the capital, whose name I forget.
Troubadour.
Troubadour.
Whose name I forget. And we proceeded to sleep for the rest of the day. We just kind of hung out, had some chats, had some food, probably from Giuseppe. Renea went and sold her healing services. Next day, we went down to the magic item shop to pick up one of Floopster's items. And then yeehawed on out of there, up north to then go south down a road to a nearby town where some weird shit's been going on. Said weird shit is there's a missing brother and some wolves, and some werewolf problems. We made it into town. It's pretty cold. It's not warm like it apparently should be, but because of the Worm Smoke Mountains. Now, we talked with some of the locals, and the brother of the guy who's missing got some inspiration, or some information from him, and a comb, presumably so Paul can scry on him. We then headed to where we were told about the wolf problem, which happened to also just be directly on the path to one of the last few spots that the brother was before going missing in the haunted woods. The party proceeded to honestly kind of brutally deal with every wolf, either burning them, shooting them, or running them over with a carriage. All but one were killed, as one was spared. And, yeah, let's not forget about that one. We're gonna let someone go. Maybe make sure it doesn't escape. And we did some fun yeehaw shenanigans with the cart. That was the highlight of my week. Then we ended off walking up to the porch of this man's establishment, which is a little way station where you can rest before heading deeper. That's everything.
Very good, very good. You did save Flynn from some of the lichens and all that good stuff, and that is where we ended. So, you have gained your inspiration to provide to whomever you wish.
I'm gonna let you two fight over it. Have fun.
We're gonna give it to the cat.
Alright. Floofster has gained inspiration, and from there, the party find themselves within the misted forest. Their cart, horses, spectral in nature, still spawned and ready to trample any would-be foe. Flynn Gatsby, the owner of the here Harrow's Hope Inn, still within, although upon hearing the voices and the sounds that it is safe, would ever so gently open the door. You get him?
Yep, they're all either shot, burned, or trampled into a paste.
Oh, thank you, mate. You saved my ass there. He'll open the door fully. No, well, you just happened by. You're not coming for the woods.
Was this actually the spot where we were told about this? Is this the... He's John's turning to the rest of the party.
Well, I do need 10 minutes to be able to locate our other quarry, so staying here for a little bit could be useful.
There was a posted bounty for dealing with the wolf problem.
Ah, well then. Yes, I do believe we are here for that, wolf problem bounty.
Oh, well, come on in. Free to spend whatever time you need here. Perhaps have a drink or two.
You read my mind.
Out of character, is Desho ever gonna tell anyone, or tell the healer about the one he knocked out instead of killing?
Seeing a non-lethal blow is pretty obvious.
I was like
They're pretty far away.
80 feet away.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, the show would be handling them being tied and all that to that. So that's what they're doing.
Okay.
Since they are
Paul is
AFK.
going to sit down at this table, pull out the comb and the crystal orb, and he's going to spend the next 10 minutes casting scrying on the dude, Dorn's brother.
Wait, scrying's really a 10-minute cast time.
Yes.
You can tell I don't read the cast times of spells until I actually get the spells.
All right, let's see here. You've heard of the target, so I get +5, and you have a possession of him, so you get
Does the
-4.
does the comb not count as a lock of hair?
The comb, no, it counts as possession.
How many hairs do you need to qualify for the lock of hair?
A lock of hair. So like.
Like a solid chunk.
Yeah, it's. Have you cut your hair
So-
before?
Yeah, so it's fairly unlikely Cal grabbed a lock of Renee's hair to give to Whisper without her note.
Yeah, if it said a strand of hair, that would work.
Yeah.
But it needs to be a lock, so like a solid chunk. But yeah,
You
Alright.
needed to ask for a brush, not a comb.
I have effectively a +1. So, that's a wisdom saving throw. Very good, very good. Alright. DM view. Let's see here, 1 second. I need to go look at their sheet. Where are you, my banana friend?
So I had this really brilliant idea of trying to use sending once we had seen him with, scrying, but then I realized I don't have sending prepared, so.
Alright, there we go. Alright, what's your DC?
My spell save DC is 18.
Alright. The spell activates, and you begin to see a cloud enter within the orb, swirling thick white clouds. They continue to swirl and swirl for another 12 or so seconds before this thick cloud within the orb dissipates. Unfortunately, the target was unaffected. You cannot use this
As
spell
in-
against them for 24 hours because they succeeded on their save.
Fuck.
I rolled a natural 18.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Christ.
I'm just gonna call it. I was unable to find him with my spell. Shit.
Well, this got mildly harder, didn't it?
Yes, but I have another way to find them. It's just a lot more dangerous. I have a spell that can locate a creature if it's within a relatively close distance. That spell lasts for 1 second. That spell lasts for 1 hour, and I could fly around the forest on my broom, but I'd be alone.
Hmm.
Um. Flynn, have you seen a young, early 20s man, blue eyes, blonde hair?
Of course I have. He's one of them brothers up in the village. Comes by every now and again, looking to stay all on break when he is heading out deeper into the forest.
The younger one's missing.
Hmm.
When was the last time you saw him?
Well, he crossed by here not too long ago, a couple days ago, heading deeper into the forest, across the river there.
Has it rained or snowed since then?
Oh, aye. Definitely a bit of snow and a bit of rain. Most recently, was a bit of a sleet storm just last night.
So that means mundane tracking is probably not going to be helpful unless we manage to find like a scrap of clothing that got caught on a tree in a forest.
Could you point us in the direction where he normally goes?
Yeah, that way.
All right.
You just follow the river.
Thank you. And where would we collect the bounty for the wolves?
Oh, well, you did come here for that as well, then. You'll come to me. Thought you were just passing by. See these wolves. I got some corn squared away. Hidden here within me inn, but them wolves, they've been more than just trying to claw at the door. Something's wrong with them. Oozing a strange green ichor and all that. I seen them run to the southwest, deep into the forest out of sight. Few of the adventuring passers-by who come by in here spoke about a ruined keep that way. They might be holed up there.
The ruined keep is within the possible area where the brother was lost. And it's presumably a fairly noticeable landmark from a distance.
Sort of. It is a deep forest, so distances are difficult.
Is it visible enough that a lost man might, see it and head there because it's something recognizable?
They might. It's hard to say with all the mist that flows through these woods. It is possible, though. I heard tell that it is at an elevated position, so it does seem to stand out a bit more, but the fog does conceal things.
Well, so let me just reiterate to make sure I'm getting this right. There are more of these wolves up at that keep.
Well, that's just where they've been running off to. The lot that attacked here is just a small portion of their pack.
Okay. It's not hard to... Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, let's hope he didn't find that keep then. Because if so, the man's probably dead.
Sage, what does Renea know about cures for lycanthropy?
Roll me a nature and medicine check.
I mean, you know of a dryad person who was looking to cure him.
Druid, not dryad.
Makes
Can I use guidance on these checks?
No. If you're in like a library and actively like researching, then yeah, but this is more of like a reactionary. Do I know this?
Go off the cuff check.
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost rolled higher on my nature than medicine. 17 and 18.
All right. So unfortunately, you do not quite know how to cure lycanthropy. You do know that it is said to be less a disease and more of a curse. There are some scholars who believe that a poultice of made from wolfsbane, nightshade, and one other herb you can't quite remember does seem to have positive effects for lycanthropes, but overall, you're not fully sure how to remove it, how to cure this cursed disease.
Would remove curse possibly work?
I cannot answer any more beyond what I just said.
Well, I'm frankly surprised that we're the first ones to have come down to do this. It's a bit of a two birds, one stone type of situation.
Well, from what I hear, most of the Legion are out eastward. Plus, not many of them head down this way anymore. Since the dragons left, so...
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Do you know of any guardian spirits of the forest or anything like that? Dryads, unicorns?
Well, there's said to be a few spirits of these woods. The Lady of the Mists is one of them. Then there's the Nara Valanden. I think there's another fella. Can't quite recall their name though.
Any of them likely to be helpful in searching for a missing traveler? Or are they more the trees are good, men are bad type spirits?
Honestly, can't say. I don't really deal with them too much. They tend to avoid any pre-established structure with plenty of foot traffic.
So, head to this keep, perhaps? See if we can find any clues there?
Sure, sounds like a plan.
I mean, it's
So-
certainly a direction. I believe I heard some of them travelers speaking on that. It's about 10 miles southwest of here, maybe? About that. Not too close to the river, though.
Is there a trail that leads there, or
There is a
any such
trail,
path?
but it's more of a hunting trail. I just end the inn here, I'm afraid. It's mostly the lumberjacks and the hunters of these woods that know them.
Well, this road here, fine enough to the lumberyard, or is it pretty much?
Yeah, this road heads right to the lumberyard. Yeah.
Okay, but after that, we best be on foot.
Well, if you're planning to make your way to the keep, that's the opposite direction, southwest from here.
Oh,
And it's on this side of the river.
Oh, southwest.
Yeah.
Sage, would that put that within the possible missing radius?
It could. The missing radius does cover the western edge of the river.
well,
So either we head there, or we head to the lumber mill and see if we can find any clues. Unless you can think of a better place to start looking.
wouldn't lie if I said it would probably be best to search for the guy before tackling the wolves. I do apologize there, sir, but we don't know how long he's been gone or if he's exactly safe.
I understand. He's got a life on the line. I can keep the door barred. I don't think they'll be able to get in too easily. They seem rather weak. Mostly just afraid for my chickens. And me pig.
One singular pig?
Yeah, I'm afraid old Bessie died last week.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear. But bit of livestock is certainly worth not dying to wolves.
Yeah.
Especially weird cursed ones. But no matter.
Right, well, if you lot need a place to stay over the night or whatnot, the inn's open to you. I don't really have any other guests at the moment due to the happenings going on around here, so if you need to fall back or spend some time here, you're welcome to a room.
Thank you kindly.
Mm.
John will turn to the rest of the party in the room. So what do we want to do first?
Well, I think we should go find. What is his name? I just have it
Scott
written
Guy
down. His name is.
Are you looking
I
for the
have
brother?
Dorn's brother written down, but not his actual name.
His name is Scott Guy McGee. Doran.
Did we ever hear his actual first name?
It's Alexander Dorn.
Alexander. Gotcha.
The
Thank
one
you.
who hired you is Fabius Dorn.
Right. I had that written down.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think perhaps we should try to find Alexander Dorn first.
Do you know if Remove Curse works on lycanthropes, Paul?
Does it?
Roll me medicine and nature.
Let me go. Nature.
Actually, I think I was nearby when the show kept it captive, so
12.
So
well.
Ada from outside will kind of like loudly speak instead of yelling. If it was that easy to get rid of lycanthropy, I don't think there'd be any lycanthropes left.
That is a good point.
That's a fair point. Could always test it. I think I saw the show punch one's teeth in, but I think it's still breathing.
That's why I mentioned it, because it looks like he's tying them up at the cart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
What of it?
Do you poke your head out the window?
I'm gonna poke my head out the window.
You see Deshaun's
just
time
points out
going
the
to the
window.
cart.
It's like tying him to the top of the fucking car. Well,
Desho, what are you doing? Paul calls from the window.
I'm
He's pretty far away, but he will point
Tying
at the wolf. He'll point at rope and he'll point at the cart. Because he doesn't want to yell. It's pretty
Okay.
far away.
You know, I really
95
wish we were
feet.
in person so we could make you pantomime this instead of describing it.
Yeah, I mean I would. It's soon. People are exclaiming that it's probably going to be March, I believe, when it should be back to normal.
I do not think you understand how willing me and Mason are to fucking road trip
Yeah,
down
I
there.
mean we still need to have a game night with like board games and stuff. We're gonna be building a den up in the attic because it's basically a second
Nice.
floor in the house here where it's just gonna be a game room, with, like billiards table and all that.
Me and Mason tomorrow are planning to finally play Gloomhaven. That thing has a monster of a rulebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way. Yeah, so I guess we have a captive. So sorry. Shot, burned, paced, or tied up. For clarity. So, Miss, I guess if you want to test if your little healing works, there you go.
Renee will head out. Can medicine on the wolf possibly reveal anything helpful?
You can go ahead.
Some sweet expertise and some sweet guidance.
Natural
Nat 1,
one.
but it's 16.
All right.
Expertise, hell of a drug.
God damn.
Let's see here. All right. Looking over the wolf, one, it is in wolf form, not like hybrid form. That said, you do know, in fact, it is a more intelligent creature. You do believe it is a werewolf. So you have that confirmed at this point. Beyond that, though, looking at the sky and current star patterns, you don't think this person should be in hybrid form, unless they're a natural-born werewolf. Simply because you're nowhere near a full moon. In fact, you're going into a waning crescent, I think. Yeah, waning crescent is what you're going into. So you're getting close to a new moon, in fact. Beyond that, something else is wrong. You don't. You have no idea with how to cure it, unfortunately, but you do get some other information. One, this creature is diseased, which was pretty apparent due to the the green ichor dropping from it and all that nasty stuff going on with the patches of fur falling off. It's not undead, which the patches might have given an appearance of. But this disease is causing some form of malady of the mind. As you can see, even with its unconscious form, it is thrashing and jittering around like it's having a horrible dream. Beyond that, you get the sense that this disease will likely kill it in the end, but there's something else about it, something vile, something forcing a change within it, as well as something of a deathly nature. There's a stench of death heavy upon the creature, more than just the stench of sickness.
From all of that, does it seem like restoration will have any effect?
The 16, that does not hit the DC, unfortunately.
with her once daily lesser restoration, she'll use that on the creature and see if it has any effect.
All right. And make me a spellcaster check. Or spellcasting ability check.
Can I apply guidance to this?
You just can.
Are you proficient in these, or are these just your relevant stats?
Just your stat. Also, normally I would say no, because you didn't say you wanted to do that before, but you have time, so it's not an issue.
Yeah, I also wouldn't know that there was going to be a check
Yeah,
involved.
indeed. Yeah, so, yeah, you're good.
Shoot. This is innate spell
Hey,
casting,
Sage.
so that's my charisma, isn't it?
If this is from your warlock levels, yes.
Or
Yeah.
Asmar.
Oh, that is also, let me go look at that real quick, because it might let you choose. Yes, Floof?
So, is there a way that I could check to see if this is related to maybe some sort of something that I have done recently, or I would like to do this without drawing attention to myself, as to not have them blame me.
Is this related to your soul-eating habits?
Is this related to that guy, that one guy, the one we know about?
From my own memory, because I'm blanking here, DM me the answer. DM me what you think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I want to make sure.
All right, cool.
Uh, 16. Again.
It's another 16. All right. Let's see here. This is a... Here we go. DC that. Okay. As the casting of the lesser restoration goes off, you begin to see some of the patches of fur which were falling off, sloughing off the skin, leaving behind a horrible stench, begin to scab over. There's no fur there because the fur was lost, but it looks like the wounds are healing.
Does it seem like the disease has been cured?
It looks like the disease has left.
So the symptoms are gone, but maybe not necessarily the cause, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Can I medicine check to see if the root cause is gone, or
Go
no?
ahead.
That's, I literally... Okay, I could do worse than 16 if I roll smaller on guidance, but... 21.
All right, at 21. At 21 reveals that the effects of the disease are suspended. The root cause of it is still there. You believe it is something embedded deep within their mind from something else, something nefarious. A creature holds sway. There's connection to them is what is holding this disease in place. You believe that the disease will be... What's the word for it? Suspended for the remainder of the day, but the next day you'll need to make checks again and see if it, gets back to the levels it was at.
Interesting. All right. Now she's going to... You have made me roll before for remove curse. Floof, could you come give me a hand with this?
Boof looks over and walks the bear over. She's still riding her bear.
Oh, that's what you were on. I'm like, what is that thing underneath your token?
It's a bear.
God damn it.
It's a bear.
It is a
You
bear.
furry tractor.
You have the ability to provide motivation, inspiration laced with magic, like Kenna could, right? Out of character, you have bardic inspiration, right?
That I do.
Could I get some help with trying to remove the curse on this thing?
I'm just gonna start purring happily, offering bardic inspiration.
As the fur begins to vibrate, you seem to be inspired by the vibrations.
Oh,
Beyond
jeez.
them good vibration.
That's a D8, right?
Yeah.
What's your bard level?
Uh,
You're 6? Yeah.
the 6 bard.
Yeah, should be a d8.
6 bard for rogue. Renee is going to try and cast Remove Curse on this lycanthrope.
All right. Go ahead.
She casts Remove Curse.
All right. The spell washes over the creature. Looks to be unchanged. I probably should give it a less undead looking handout because the disease is being removed. The curse didn't seem to. Remove curse didn't seem to do any effect.
That is a shame.
John will walk over to the window with Paul and just
Blue.
kind of stare out.
Excellent.
Who's gonna reach over and pat Renee on the back and say, "It's okay."
I see that you and JC are close to each other.
So, are we gonna put it out of its misery and head out, or
That might be for the best. There's nothing else I can do.
Ada
And
waves
it's obviously suffering.
Paul and John to come this way?
So we're actually gonna have something interesting happen with this. I gotta move the camera. Yeah.
You guys have our lead?
Pretty much we have two options right now. There should be more of these wolves southwest of here, which in some keep, that's apparently where they've been running back to. And that would also be technically within the range where the brother could be found, but preferably they won't be there or else they're probably dead. So I personally think we should probably prioritize in finding the brother. He's probably got less time. Some wolves can be cleared out much more easily.
Okay, so we have a direction.
Pretty much to the lumber camp. Again.
And I guess we should head out unless we have anything left to do here.
I'm ready to head out.
Trying to hop back up.
What about this werewolf, though?
Well, what of it?
If we're not able to cure it, I think we might just put it out of its misery.
It is suffering from some deep-rooted sickness that took hold of its mind, bound to something somewhere.
Well,
Even if we sever that chain, I think the lycanthrope would still remain, and I can't get rid of it.
John will toss Disho his gun and just shrug. Um, that's my words on the matter.
All right. So,
Uh,
Maybe we should bring it back to the town or something to see if they can cure it. And if they can create maybe a portable way for us to cure it.
did the town have a temple of any sort, Sage?
not that you know of.
I didn't see a temple there, so unless there's a passing druid who's better at healing magic than I am, they probably won't have anyone.
Alright, well then kill the bugger.
Renea will nod, and she's gonna go to the other bodies and offer a quick prayer to Hestia for their souls, hoping that they find peace wherever it is they end up.
Very good, very good. And so
Giving
does
them the opportunity to put down this one, and then she'll come back and do that same if they do put down this one.
does the party choose to put down the surviving creature?
My vote is yes.
I have handed the guy who is not here my gun. My vote is yes.
All right. Well then, a shot in the skull as the lichen is slain and reverts to humanoid form.
Oh yeah, they reverted. Is there any new information Renea can glean while she's tending to the bodies, I guess?
Even in their humanoid form, they look to be sickly. So, that's about it.
Okay. How long does Bardic Inspiration last? 8 minutes?
It's
10
10
Or
minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, until used.
Right. Well, if we have to make a perception check within 10 minutes, I'll use it on that. Otherwise...
All right. Does the party wish to travel?
Yes.
User.
All right. So let me go grab Chucky on this real quick. There we go. Chucky.
Yeah, I was thinking southeast because that's the directions they started running. But no, that's southwest. That's back the way we came.
You should be up here. All right, there we go.
It's such a big hitbox. It's so easy to
Yep.
click on the card.
And as the spectral horses are once more snapped into action, traveling along down the road, how do you wish to travel? To the world map we go. Let me go and force you guys to where you need to be on this map. And there we go. All right, you have a big area to search, and you have places to go.
Big area to search.
Let's
So-
cross the bridge, looks like, towards the lumber camp and ask around.
Yeah. I could maybe gleam us a direction to start.
Are we capable of short resting in the cart, Sage?
In the
Maybe
wagon,
we
yes.
probably
In the
start
carriage,
one.
yes. Yeah. Starting one, it'll depend on if there's an encounter in between there, but it is
Yeah,
a possibility to short rest within.
Renee is going to start short resting to get her expended slots back. Use a channel divinity for that first level slot, and then to get her warlock slots and that channel back. Do we want to go at slow or medium?
We should probably move a little bit faster, dude. Just been gone how long?
Well, If there's any signs on the road, wouldn't we miss them?
We'll probably want to do it.
Well,
Well,
that's why I mostly mean of medium.
Can't you still track something at medium because you're a ranger?
We don't have their tracks yet. We'd have to find their tracks first.
Although, would that cover finding the tracks too?
Sage?
If you want to actively search for tracks, you'll have to do so, and then you can begin following them at the appropriate pace. Right now, you have nothing to search for, so if you want to begin searching, you will have to actively spend time searching rather than actively moving.
I say we go medium. Because if he's on this side of the river,
Let's just head over to the lumber camp and see if we can
Yeah.
find tracks there and backtrack if we have to.
if he's on this side, he's probably been mauled by wolves. Or maybe he is one of them.
Side note, do any of the 6 wolves look like the brother in their humanoid form?
No.
Okay.
But they also look
Good.
heavily diseased, so it's sort of hard to tell.
Yeah, medium sounds good then.
All right. Moving at a medium pace, you guys begin to travel. Yes, travel. So, 1 second. I have to go and gather up some stuff. Let's see here. You guys are going at that speed. And it is 5 miles effectively to get to the lumber camp. And which means... Alright. So, as you guys begin to travel along, moving deeper and deeper into the forest, then reaching the cliff face itself, you begin to see that there are, well, one, you cross a very shoddily made wooden bridge, but your carriage seemed to hold up just fine from there. But you do seem to notice that there are plenty of what appear to be signs of smoke as you guys are getting ever closer to the lumber camp. You're not quite there yet. It only takes you about 40 minutes to actually get there, so short rest is not achieved, unfortunately for you.
Sadness.
Yeah, that's the issue with having a really fast cart. But
Really
you guys do see large plumes of smoke rising up from up ahead. Do you wish to
White
change
smoke
your
or black
pace?
smoke?
The smoke is black.
Let's get going. Let's go faster.
That's some yeehaw there, fellas.
All right. Beginning to rush your way forward, you guys pushing your horses into shape, reach an open clearing with several buildings within. You can see that the buildings are rather tall, made of a stone base, so like the core foundation is stone, but the rest is lumber. So think of it like maybe 2-3 feet of stone, and then the rest is lumber. From there, though, you can see that the buildings are ablaze. All 3 of the smaller buildings, and then the larger building as well.
Renea looks like
This is, by the way,
traumatized / panic.
somewhat. You guys are still not fully there. You're just like looking at the distance because you guys have maybe about 600 feet before you fully get into the area.
What time of day is it, by the way, Sage?
Well, it didn't take you too long to do what you just did, so I would say it's about 5 minutes from there, and then you guys spent 40 minutes to travel, so a bit afternoon.
Okay, so it's not evening, so not a total repeat of, the time when the town burned down and everyone died. But yeah, Renea looks fairly uncomfortable at the sight of a burning village.
Village is a
Who's
strong
gonna turn
word.
to them and say we should look for survivors?
And Ada's gonna get on top of the cart.
Right.
All right. So, do you guys continue pushing forward at a higher speed?
I guess
Yeah,
Renea
I'm
will
gonna
get
make
on
them
top
go
of the cart
faster
too,
towards it.
with her wings.
All right. Floof pushing the horses into
Can you
gear.
have Minerva look ahead?
We outpace Minerva.
If the horses are dashing, yes, you outpace Minerva.
All right, cool.
So as you push the horses into gear, as you begin to rush forward towards the open area of the lumber mill, you can see that there are figures running around in panic. Few are trying to grab buckets, but those who grab buckets you see from the distance, from Ada's higher passive perception than everyone else, that they are being jumped upon from creatures of humanoid nature that are not covered in fur, but seem to be a bit lither in feature. Their bodies are narrower, and you guys are nearly on map. You're about 50, 60 feet off map at this point.
Oh,
I just
no.
need to add fire to the map, so yeah,
No,
I'm not
it's
putting you guys there yet.
Faye. Damn it, it's Faye.
All right, and there's the last bit of fire, and now I can make it visible for you guys. As I need to go grab your tokens first.
Although,
That's
to
cool.
be fair, Faye is better than demons.
All right,
I think.
copy.
I disagree.
Kind of.
I'm not certain that I can put fear into a fae, but a demon.
You know, I would have thought that you can't fear a demon who's not like a little scrawny thing.
Well, joke's on you. I managed.
All right, and you are on the back of the cart, right, JC? And Renea.
I'm on the top with Vixen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Renea climbed up there too if there's room, since she can also fly.
So you are 10 feet up. You are 10 feet up. Let me just give you guys elevation. 10 feet.
Can I start loading the map?
Yeah, one second. I need to make it visible to players, which I did not do. I thought I did. There you go. And it shows in the cart. John is up front. Floof is up front. How long does your bear last, Floof?
It was an hour, I think.
Until the next dawn, or until they are reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh, look, you still have a bear then.
Yeah, I got a bear.
All right, let me go and provide some of the creatures that are not visible on this map.
Fellas, help. I found a fucking dice store online and they're pricey. But they're pretty.
I feel that deep in my goblin soul.
How about the $400 Sapphire Anniversary D&D dice set with actual sapphires?
Don't tempt
really
me.
want some opalite dice really badly, but they're like $60 minimum.
All right. I need to go and populate it with the NPCs real quick, because their tokens are not on here. And then we are Zaguja.
Oh, those are nice.
Those ones aren't out yet, but going off of their other dice, which are all sold out, by the way, the cheapest is 80. The most expensive is 130.
Admittedly, that is a smaller range than expected. 80 to 130.
That's fair, but also... And they restock on November 27th.
Christmas presents.
Yeah, so when's my paycheck?
Check's bank account.
Yeah, I can do this. He can't, but you will anyways.
Oh, okay. I have to check something real quick to see if you guys made it in time for the foreman to survive.
I've got the fuck diet. It's fine. I have the perfect set already.
All right. You guys did arrive decent time. I do need a roll though. So high or low if he survived.
Not me and not JC calling this. We have awful luck.
I'm rolling the fuck
call
die.
Do high.
The fuck die says 17, so high.
All right. High, he survives. You're looking at a 31 or higher.
No! Fuck die, no! Fuck die, you lie! You lie, fuck die!
All right, in that case, I need to go and turn him into something else.
Just turn him into something. It's like, okay, fuck that. We have faith. Okay, hi. Fuck. Damn you, fuck that. I'm just gonna make us all t-shirts that just say Roll the fuck die.
All right. Now, as you all get to this point in the map, let me just go add everyone to initiative real quick.
Technically, can't you make a macro that replaces a nat 1 on a dice roller dice with fuck?
I mean, I could, yeah. It'd be really easy. Let me just do this real quick.
Yes, please.
All right, let's see here. H. If D20 dice equals 1,
God bless.
You
provide
should make
fuck.
nat 20 be like, hell yeah, or something like that.
All right, and there we go. And what do you want a natural 20 to be?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Actually,
yeah.
considering the Sage is the DM, we might want those reversed.
No.
No, everyone can use this die. Hey, who's in the server? All right.
Oh,
this
yeah, that's right.
needs to be an R, actually. All right.
Me over here with my peasant laptop that screams whenever I load up Roll20 with more than 2 tokens on the board.
Yeah.
Who knew calculating sightlines was so resource intensive?
Crazy.
1 and less than 20. Provide the results of D20 dice. Alright, and that is now set. And then we just need to go and initialize D20 dice. D20 dice equals 1d20. Alright, let's test it out. D20 check. Let's just put it in normal group of no grouping and give it a little test. Alright. I have made an error! What did I break? What did I break?
Oh god, oh fuck, oh no.
Time to roll back to the last.
Oh, I see my issue. And D20 dice less than 20. Okay. It was an easy. Alright, let's just change this real quick to see if I can force the numbers to show up. If it is greater than or equal to 1, then give me fuck. Alright.
Fuck. 16.
Alright, excellent. Now let's test this for the natural 20. If it's less than or equal to 20.
Kick us from the server right quick.
Yeah.
3, fuck yeah.
Alright, let's see here. You're not on the server, JC. Alright, the dice will now work. If you guys want to use the fuck die, I will rename the D20 check to D20 fuck. Or D20 fuck check.
No one here's playing a butt weight.
There we go.
Looks at Renea and her newfound addiction. I
Alright.
don't know what you're talking about.
There you go. That is your new campaign macro, very top next to AFK. Anyways,
we spent a whole last side tangent doing this.
it was a necessary improvement to the campaign. Anyways, you guys, as you roll into the area, your horses, do you choose to put them at a stop, or do you want them to continue with their current pace?
Have you populated the map with entities yet?
I have, but I haven't made them visible yet.
Well, Floof, you have the reins.
Floofum McFloofum pants.
Wait, also,
I think that
are
we
you
should
riding the bear,
start-
riding the carriage?
I am indeed.
Okay. I had to
I want you to know
clarify,
I was
sorry.
planning on like putting the bear up top, but then Sage put me and my token into the little seat with the bear on there, and I am just going with it.
Yeah. And sometimes you gotta go with things.
It's a lot funnier this way.
I like to imagine that the bear is holding
Your
the
first was a
reins.
natural one.
I like to imagine that the bear is holding the reins and Floof is just holding its arms.
Yeah. All right. So do you halt the horses, or do you keep pace?
I think that we should probably stop them and start going into the town.
Okay. that case, everyone can roll me initiative at this point in time, and I will make the creatures visible. Those with high passive perception immediately notice. Since you're now much closer, these figures, they don't have any flesh. In fact, they are skeletal figures pouncing and leaping upon the poor lumberjacks.
I got a 24.
Did I hear undead?
Initiative?
Yes.
That's not a... That... Thank you, autocorrect. Whatever. Whatever, autocorrect. Leave me alone.
All right, let me go roll initiative for my creatures.
Oh, damn. Why?
All right.
is Lumberjack
I have
being
a
so detailed?
quick question for you, Paul. Where are you located?
I'm in the cart.
All right. In that case, you can see something. You're pretty used to seeing Minerva. What you're not used to is seeing a blue version of Minerva. There's a blue version of Minerva right here that you can see.
Okay.
Is that what scrying orbs look like, or do they look different?
I know what scrying orbs look like, and this is different.
This is different.
It's
Anyways.
Minerva's basis, but you know that was an evil basis.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We have Ixen, Ada, Paul. You got a 24 on your die.
I believe so.
Yeah. All right. And what is Renee's initiative?
It is 12.
All right. What is your deck? It's not going to be 7 or higher. Okay. John, what is your initiative?
20!
All right. Do I have any 20s? What is your initiative? Your dexterity.
My dex is 15.
All right. So
Plus
0.02.
2.
What's your intelligence?
Plus 0.
All right. So okay. Cool. Sorting initiative. We begin with Paul.
Okay. What's the range from me to him? Perfect. I'm going to lean out of my window and cast Firebolt at this first skeletal fighter. The range of Firebolt, I believe, is 120 feet, and he's 115 feet away from me. Let me just double
Can you
check
pull
on
up the
that.
grid, by the way, Sage?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I did not
And,
mean
The
to
range is
grab Paul.
120 feet, so I'm just going to
Oh,
shoot
fuck.
at skeletal figure number 2 from the window.
I did
Can
not
you
mean to
sort the
grab
initiative
Kevin.
one more time?
All right.
There you go.
Spell attack, spell 10. Okay.
Oh, let me add to show.
Barely in range. That's beautiful.
There we go.
That is a 24 to hit.
24 to shoot into the skeletal fighter. Let me go look at their notes real quick. Oh, there we go. I need to go and look at their notes in my player view. Or in my DM view. But do I have any things to increase my AC? Alright. The firebolt will slam into the skeletal fighter, damaging it.
And it shall deal 11 points of damage.
11 points of fire. As the fire washes over the creature, it seems to get slammed by the fire, but is merely annoyed as it is injured, but it is undead and uncaring about the pain it has suffered.
I forget, did we stop the cart or not?
The card is stopped.
I'm gonna hop out, and then use my remaining 15 feet of movement to move up there.
Alright, you see another creature. You see another one of the wisps right there.
Alright, I'm just gonna call out, there's some blue versions of Minerva hanging around.
Oh, and I remember what I was going to do. I forgot to add the mist because these
Luke's
things are
gonna
here.
groan loudly.
So I'm just going to do this.
Do I see any of them up here, Sage, with my 20 passive perception?
I will have to roll their stealth in a second.
He's just rolling in the mist.
They're invisible, right?
They're invisible, yes.
Okay. Does Renee know anything about creatures that look like Minerva?
Paul's invisibility
You
size is
barely
only 10
know
feet,
about Minerva.
isn't it?
No. You can roll me an Arcana or Religion.
Those are both the same. 7. I know nothing.
Sage.
Yeah?
Isn't the divination wizard thing only 10 feet?
I'm aware. Paul can see them. I don't know why you're visible. You're supposed to be not visible. There we go. All right. And your check was a 7. You have known nothing, Jon Snow. All right. Anything else for you, Paul?
That is all.
All right. We move on to Wisp number 3. I have to do this in DM view because I cannot see them in player view because I'm in player view. So Wisp number 3 is down here. Let me go look at their notes.
This is why you need like an invisibility.
Stealth. All right. Let me roll my stealth for you real quick. I have advantage because of invisibility, which means 2d20 d1. 20d1 plus my bonus, and then T, so it is rolled. All right, you had a 20 passive?
Yeah, 20
Alright.
passive perception.
My stealth is 23, so until I break it, that is my my stealth. All right, let's see, what do I want to do? Let's see here. I can use that, I can use that. All right. Paul, you can see that there is a faint bluish light coming from down here and moving up in this direction before what appears to be a spectral bolt from over in this direction, off from your visual, from your vision's side due to the building here blocking it. But a electric shock, a small bolt of lightning shoots out and towards the lumberjack old man.
Not the old man.
Unfortunately for the creature, and fortunately for the old man, the bolt of lightning crashes down at his feet as he barely manages to jump up, dodging an attack from the skeletal fighter, luckily causing the wisp's lightning to kind of wriggle out into the mud and get kind of I can't remember the word for it, absorbed safely away. I natural one. I believe I only have one attack with these creatures, so I am now visible. I'm no longer invisible, and my stealth is broken. That reminds me, I had advantage because of invisibility, so let me roll that again. Unfortunately, the lightning within the mud seems to shoot back up and into his feet as he lands upon the ground. His body begins to char over as he suffers 10 lightning damage. He is an old man, which means his max HP as a commoner should be 6 or 4, one of the two. Let me see. What is your HP, my friend? My friendly neighborhood friend. Alright, your HP is 7. As he falls to the ground, slain. Alright, there we go. John! That was weird. That was a lot of back and forth with that creature.
I decided I could shoot it. from downtown. God, having a gun is great. Okay.
Oh, I need to roll a d4
well.
real quick because we're top of the round. All right, so next round I get it.
Okay.
Carry on.
John will first, for brevity's sake, he will hop over 520. Takes 15 to hop off. And I can move. Yeah. There we go. And yeah, we are just going to start off with a simple. We're going to take 2 shots at Skeleton Fighter 2.
Excellent.
Dice roller. Can I not be done for 2 seconds? There it is. First shot. It's close to 13 to hit.
13 to shoot into the skeleton. Unfortunately, the blast fires in between its ribs, passing beyond and slamming into the wooden wall of this building.
I know this will only make things harder, but for the rest of this shot, or this combat, I'm going to make called shots at skulls.
Alright. You'll bring up my call shot.
I mean, that literally reduces your chances to hit.
I am well aware. but also consider the following. It makes more sense.
I'd just call it you hit him in the skull when you land a good shot.
That's just flavor. If you want beneficial effects, you have to call a shot.
I will take a beneficial effect.
All right.
Because quite possibly, I could one-shot the damn thing
Mhm.
by just breaking its skull.
Joke's on you, it's still alive. It's just doesn't have a
21
skull.
to hit.
21 to hit. All right. Shooting towards number 2. My AC bonus for shooting at my skull is that. So my AC is now listed as shoot boop. And I believe I have a reaction that can increase my AC. So 1 second. You have a 22.
I have a 21 total.
21 total. All right. The creature will look towards the man he's about to devour or swipe at with his longsword, as your blast will shoot towards him, penetrating his skull as he is unaware of the blast coming towards him, and just in time. Roll me some damage.
Ooh.
And I need to give him a con save.
Max damage, 18.
Nice.
All right, and a con save.
Now
Bang.
that's a lot of damage.
All right, that is a failed con save, and
Ooh.
let's see here. This is ballistic damage, yes?
Yes.
All right, so 18 ballistic damage slamming into him. I have to go and look at something real quick, because this might impact the effects of this damage.
Ooh. I'm already feeling good about this call shot.
Personally, I'm not really a fan of called shot rules.
All right.
I feel like it slows things down.
Unfortunately, since your damage is ballistic and not one of the damage types that required for it to be full vulnerability, it is not vulnerable.
Oh, darn.
That's why I was looking up.
It's not vulnerable to bullet.
I mean, it sort of is, but not fully. So that is just 18 damage slamming into its skull, and then it failed its con save, which means that it is going to be dealing with the creature's head is rattled as it begins to kind of shuckle around. I forgot about the 50% boost damage, so that's 9 more damage. Creature begins to like rattle around in a daze as it is stunned.
Hell yeah. That. Move, shoot again. I have no bonus actions. Go next. That was worth it.
Technically, you have your curses, but you're out of range for those.
I am out of things.
Remember to keep moving a little bit because the cart's still stopping.
Anything else for you?
No, that is everything.
All right. We go to Skeletal Fighter. Let's see here. This little clicker-clacker soldier will swing out at this man with his mighty longsword, making 2 weapon attacks against it. So here is weapon attack number 1. That is, what is your AC, my dude? AC of 12. That's a feels bad right there. All right, his blade will crash down, cutting into the man's flesh as it begins to billow forth a foul black smoke. The man will cry out in pain before falling to the ground, seemingly dead. Do they have anything? No. Okay. So he is also bleh. The creature will then move. Let's see here. With tremendous speed, it will rush down this way and swing his secondary attack against this lumberjack. All right, that is a natural 1. Willing to confirm? Does not confirm. You know what? I should confirm with this for future rolls, just because it will say fuck. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't confirm. That is just a miss as he swings wildly, and the man ducks just in time to avoid the attack. We then go to number 1 of the skeletal fighters. His guy is dead because the wisp killed it, so he's just going to make his way over here and swing at this guy.
I'm
That
gonna
was
laugh.
10
These
feet.
skeletal fighters actually have like fighter levels and second wind and stuff.
All right. Well, considering that you're watching stream and you saw my selective window, you would know that.
I did just see that actually.
Yeah. Slashing damage cuts the Gan down as more of black smoke begins to build forth from his wound as he is felled, slain to the ground. The creature will then... That was 10 feet of movement. I can move another... I will begin rushing this way with tremendous speed as it gets to there, and I have a bonus action still. Cannot use my secondary attack because you guys are out of range. That's all.
God, man.
Ixen.
Skeletons, man.
Ixen is going to martial check.
Excellent. Look at you knowing to do things that no one else has told yet.
I knew I was missing something. Whatever.
Because Ixen knows how to say some words now, so he can probably convey what's going on in Draconic. It's gonna be great.
Renee will ask Ixen as he's presumably preparing to get up and fly. Can you take me with you? Get me closer?
Ada just like Ixen just nods his head over to Ada, basically saying, "Hey, I'm already carrying somebody."
Let's hope it goes better than the last time a party member carried me and threw me through a window.
Hey, you said get me to the window. Did Obi not
17 martial on the skeleton.
17 on the skeletons. All right, and this is on them, so that is a success. I've been recently giving people choices if they want to get traits or if they want to get specific powers. Would you like traits or their powers?
Powers. Let's go with powers.
All right. You can learn about statistics. You can learn about actions, bonus actions, reactions, or specials.
Specials. If they got anything special going on.
All right. They have two specials. One will immediately give away what it does. The other is known as Pain of the Lost. Which would you like to learn about?
Let's go with the one that gives away what it does.
Undead Fortitude.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah,
son of a
that's all
bitch.
coming.
No.
Not undead fortitude.
It
Lasting
acts
radiant damage.
the same way.
Okay. So Ixen's gonna go ahead and do his little fly.
Excellent.
Boop.
Does he carry Renea with him?
No, because he's already carrying Ada.
His claws aren't big enough to pick her up.
He
No,
can't
he
pick
might
you
wanna
up. You'd
use
be moving at half speed.
So he's going over here.
Renea's like 110 pounds with our gear.
Yeah, you'd be moving at half speed.
And yeah, that's all.
All right, very good. From there, we move to a hidden wisp.
God, really, there's a wisp between me and Ixen. Oh, I gotta kill it.
Okay.
All right, where are
Son
you,
of a
Mr.
bitch.
Wisp?
It's the first of the wisps.
Oh,
the
yeah, it
alpha
is the
of its
first
kind.
wisp. It's the one that's closest to you, Ada.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
gonna murder it.
You don't have any detect invisibility, do you? Or like blind sight?
No.
All right,
All
roll
I got
stealth.
going for me is 20.
2d20
Now, last
plus
time
5,
Ghostly
21
Gaze
plus
let me see ghosts, but that might just be because it's called Ghostly Gaze.
Stealth of 21, which means it's got advantage against you. All right, Mr.
Good.
Wispy Wisp. Let's see here. He is going to shoot a spark against Ada with advantage because he cannot see him.
Mhm.
That is a 26 to hit for 13 lightning.
Cool.
As
Absorb
out
elements.
of the darkness, lightning shoots out. And then you resist it with absorb elements. So you take half
So
damage.
6 damage.
Yep. The creature will then fly like so.
Oh, you're dead.
Ada.
Do rangers get absorb elements? Or is
Yeah.
that a scale caller?
That's a ranger thing.
I
Huh, interesting.
love absorb elements.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lightning stab. What? I'm going to Hunter's Mark this wisp as a bonus action because I can do that,
Excellent.
and I can just keep changing that throughout the thing, so it's gonna be great. So that's a spell slot. So that's an extra d6 on this shot to it.
You sure it's not a D sick? It's pretty sick, bro.
I'm fucking
I
shoot it.
well, looks like you've got to make a new macro there, bud.
All right.
the six-sided die, where when you roll a 6, it says sick, bro, and when you roll a 1, then it says bummer.
So
Yeah.
do I get the extra damage from magic bow?
From shooting a mage?
Yeah.
No, it's not a mage.
Why not?
Because he doesn't have spellcasting.
Dang.
But you do deal 9 plus 2 fire, plus your Hunter's Mark. Let me look at its resistances and all that. Your weapon is magical, you just said, so we're good there. So that is 9, 14, 16 damage.
And
Don't you also
a extra
do
d6 of
lightning?
lightning? Yeah.
Which I'm betting it's immune to because if it
Yes.
shoots lightning.
It's immune to lightning.
Cool.
Alright, the lightning seems to be absorbed by its form. The rest damages it as it seems to be nearing its life, as it begins to kind of ever so gently float around, as if it had like a broken wing. But it
I
doesn't have
forgot I
wings.
can marshal it, so I'm going to go ahead and marshal it.
Alright. 21 upon the wisp. Let's see here. I think there are W in my wisp thingy. Control F. Wisp. Oh, they're under the spirits. Okay. Let's see here. Their DC is exceedingly low. I don't think you updated that, because that should not be accurate. Yeah, that's not accurate. It should be dupe plus dupe. Okay. Still successful. It should not be the base DC of 8, so I'm just like, how are you 8? That is a success by 10, so which means you get 3 things to learn. You know that they are aware, and that they have indirect ruthless. Do you need to know what those do? Either of those.
Indirect
Aware.
ruthless means it has an AoE, right?
It means that its AoEs can attack down creatures, or any
Which means
attacks
it
that are
has an AoE.
indirect. So things that it might not necessarily cause, so bleed effects and things like that. Okay. Anything else you need to learn about? Do you need to learn more about aware, or are you good?
What's aware?
Aware. This trait implies the creature possesses a setup to either detect features and prepare for them, or it possesses a high natural perception. This essentially means that stealth and surprise rounds will be far less effective against it. From there, you also learn 2 other things that you can learn about. You can learn about statistics. You already know about actions, because they're spark and invisibility, so you can learn about statistics or specials.
Let's find out their specials.
Alright, they have alert, detonation, ephemeral and corporeal movement, shared senses, and variable illumination, which we'd like to learn more about.
Okay, yeah. Detonation. Detonation first, please.
Alright.
Detonation. Okay.
Detonation. When a wisp is brought to 0 hit points, any adjacent creature must succeed on a DC 13 dex save or suffer 2d6 plus 5 lightning damage. This does not occur if the wisp is killed by force damage. You also have one more thing you can learn about.
What was their other specials?
Alert, ephemeral and corporeal movement, shared senses, variable illumination.
Ooh, let's go with shared senses. I know what it is, but
The wisps share senses with their conjurer as long as they are within 300 feet.
Oh, that's interesting. There's someone who conjured them.
is there any way to tell if they're nearby?
Not that you're able to now.
Ada's gonna look at the wisp while holding the bow at it. Hey, you there?
The wisp looks heavily injured.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
Great. Just get fucking.
Alright, that
fucked.
will slam into the wisp as it explodes.
Okay, that was a crit.
It only had 2 HP. Or it had more than 2 HP? Oh, it had 4 HP left. Okay. The wisp explodes from your critical slam as it detonates. I need you to make me a dex save. And Ixen,
Wait, what's the range?
if you're adjacent.
Am I counted as adjacent?
You're considered to be in all squares of your mount.
Oh, then I should have been attacking at disadvantage, huh?
Yes.
Saving through dexterity, right?
Alright, Ixen fails and suffers 16 lightning. Ada succeeds and suffers 8 lightning. Alright, and that is
16 lightning?
Yeah, 16 for Ixen, 8 for you. Alright, and that is my blibby blop being exploded. Anything else?
Ada already tells everybody about what she finds out. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to. I think that's everything I can do. I can't really move.
All right, we go to skeletal fighter number 4. Let's see, closest living creature is over here, so 25 feet to here. He's going to swing at him. That'll kill him as he falls down, slain.
I was hoping this was going to be the godlike NPC.
And then he will move up to here with the rest of his movement, and that is his turn. The show! Ha-ha! Oh-ho! Let me go find his
The
sheet.
show noises.
Indeed! Let's see here. Message. Sheet. Here we go. Character sheet. Open with Firefox. Boop. Alright. Let's see here. Good stuff indeed. Where are your range options? I don't really want to get you into melee right now. Just because you're not here. Well, I think we're going to go into melee. Oh, we have Fireball. Excellent. Alright, he is going to move out of the cart with 10 plus 15, so that is 25. He will then 5 feet to here. The stunned creature's in range. That guy's not in range, so he's going to shoot at the stunned one with Fireball. Alright. D20, I have advantage, and I have plus 6. Not a critical hit, but that does slam into him for 13 fire damage, as the Skeletal Fighter 2 is blapped. And
Do these ones explode?
let's see here, that is a DC 18 because 5 plus the damage dealt, which means that is a dead skeleton.
Sweet.
No explosion. Yeah. Alright, very good. One skeleton down, and that is to show his murder turn. Skeletal Unknown. Moving from the larger structure, the foreman's hut, within the lumber camp. A skeletal figure, robed, moves out.
I
This
have
couldn't
never
possibly
known
be the
exactly
Conjurer.
who I'm going to shoot more in my life.
Alright, what do I want to do with my character?
Cast Fireball at the horses.
Wait, we did that last round, so that should be
How
active
about you
right now.
not do that? I'm standing right here.
Alright,
Flame Skull flashbacks, Ethan.
that was already active from last bit, so I just need to go and... Let's see here.
I lived and so did my dog.
And then I killed it with a Wraith.
Alright, I had to take a look at the range of this spell real quick. $60 away, okay. Am I close enough to get this towards anyone? Dixon's the closest, and they're 125. I use damage movement to get out, so I'll move over to here with 20 feet of my movement. And I believe I'm still out of range for any of those spells, so let me see about the other spells I might have that I can use. I think I have to use this spell to go, because all the other ones are like 60 feet or closer. Yep. Alright. A spectral hand will lash out and move towards Ixen. An 18 to hit Ixen for 13 necrotic damage, and you cannot heal until the start of your next turn. Or until the start of my next turn, sorry.
The most
hit
misnamed
his
spell in the
AC.
game.
It would have been better if it was called Ghoul Touch, like it was back in 3.5.
Even then, still calling it touch is
Lich
still
slap.
misleading.
You're summoning a spectral hand and having the hand touch people.
That is why it's named touch, but it makes it sound like it's a touch spell.
Lich slap.
Anyways, blapping has been applied. That was my action, my movement, and my bonus action is non-existent, I believe. Yeah, so that is my turn. Floofster. You are muted, my fluffy friend.
We were dealing with cat.
Yes.
Sorry. there was a cat that was trying to eat my cord. I had to fight it.
Nice.
Anyway,
The true villain of this fight.
right? I'm going to activate my Mantle of Inspiration and so I can get rid of one of my Bardic Inspiration to give hit points to my friends. And I can do up to, see how many?
5.
Up to 5 people. So I'm going to give extra hit points to Renea, Deshow, Paul, and John. Am I close enough to Ada?
You'd want to hit Ixen. Don't know.
Ada and Ixen are both within range.
Alright, then I'm going to, let's see, I can't do...
Wait, too much. Okay, there we go.
Everyone
and
besides
then I'll give
yourself.
the extra one to Ixen.
All right. Everyone who has been blapped by the Mantle of Inspiration gains 8 temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction, I believe, to move.
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
It's just 5 temporary hit points.
It goes up to 8 once you get to
At
a
5th
certain
level. Yeah, at 5th level bard, you get 8.
Oh.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. At 10th level, you get 11.
Interesting. I would have thought it was tied to the Bardic Inspiration dice size. Renee will take her movement 35 feet towards the center of town.
All right. There you go. And let me go put your elevation at 10 feet fly now. Very good, very good. All right. Anything else for you, Floofster?
Yeah, I'm going to use my movement to also go towards town.
All right. You bringing your bear with you?
Well, on my bear.
Okay,
yes.
well on the bear. Excellent. All right, let me go bring up the bear stats because I did not have that open right now.
I
I
want
do
to
not
say
have permission to move the bear.
40.
Yep. 40-foot movement. Okay. Go give you ownership. Bap, 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 bap. There you go. Ownership.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. All right, very good. Anything else?
Is the
Is the... Hello? Buddy? Darkness? My old friend?
believe that the
cart still
cart's
like
already
slowly
stopped.
stopping,
Is that
or did
correct,
it come
sir?
to a complete stop here?
I got none of that. I was in the land of darkness.
The cart has stopped, correct?
The cart has stopped.
Okay.
Alright, I think that will be the end of my turn.
All right. From there, we move on to Renea.
35 feet towards the center of town.
All right.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna martial check the mage boy.
All right. Go ahead.
It's 8. 20.
A 20 on the mage. That is enough for 2 things. You learn that they are indirect and normal ruthless, and they have the recovery trait. Would you like to learn more about any of those?
Recovery.
Recovery. This trait implies that a creature has an ability to heal itself using any action. This can be spells or another healing ability. Generally, this trait is only used if the healing is particularly demoralizing. These effects are a little more standardized, but they may also be situational.
They only use the healing if it's demoralizing, like to us, the players.
This trait is generally only applied if the healing is particularly demoralizing, so it is particularly, like, potent. Or, like, it might be caused by something else that might make you guys be like, God damn it. Basically, it's not just like a cleric's cure wounds, it's going to be something more than that.
Oh, so it's just an extra slap in the face.
Yeah, it's double slapping.
Am I within...
You can learn one more thing, though. You can learn about statistics, actions, or specials.
let's go with specials.
They have Grim Harvest, Pain of the Lost, Wizard Spellcasting, and this power is very, very obvious if I tell you the name.
Betting the obvious one is Undead Fortitude. Grim Harvest, what is that?
All right, Grim Harvest. Once per turn, whenever the Skeletal Mage would bring a creature to 0 hit points or kills a creature with a spell of first level or higher, they regain hit points equal to 2 times the spell's level plus intelligence modifier, or 3 times its level if the spell belongs to the School of Necromancy.
Ah, that would be that demoralizing healing.
That's sick as hell.
Yeah.
I'm
They're adding
gonna-
insult to injury as you kill your friends.
I'm
Renea
gonna
will
do that.
inform the others of that. Am I within 150 feet of the center of those 4 on the left?
But this here? So like right there?
Yeah.
150 feet?
Yep.
Yeah, 90 feet away.
Excellent. We're gonna drop a fireball right in the middle of there.
All right. Fire. Right there.
As the save DC is 17.
All right. AoE spell. DC 17.
She draws her
dex save.
staff and a enormous flaming golden white sword appears from the heavens, slams into the ground, and then explodes in the 20-foot radius of fireball.
Yeah. Roll me your damage. All right,
30.
30 damage. Excellent. All right, AoE spell set and marked. Oh, I need a psych too. Okay. And marked. All right. 2 of them have been blasted into the face, failing their dex save, but the other 2 managed to dodge out of the way, suffering only half damage.
Was the mage one of them?
Yeah, mage suffered half.
Unfortunate.
All right. That is the damage, though. Is the blasted by fire, seemingly unfazed, though, as they just look towards you.
That's it for Renee's turn.
All right, we move on to. I don't have Minerva in the initiative, so we'll have them go with you as well. So, what do you want them to do?
Move 50 feet towards the nearest house. Or 100 feet, actually, they dash.
All right.
Since I don't think 50 gets them there.
Do you want to be on top of the house or just next to it?
She's gonna go inside, see if there's any survivors inside or more enemies.
All right. So in that case, you're gonna need to go here, and then for the downward elevation, you're gonna be able to get to about there. All right. Bam. Elevation adjusted. All right. There we go. Dashing forward. That is Minerva's go. There are shutters on that building, but they are closed. And we go to Skeleton Fighter number 3.
Oh, I should ask this. Do any of them have bows?
Nope. They have swords, and that appears to be all. This creature will move forward, dashing with extreme speed here, not actually taking the dash action, just using movement. It will then look out towards Ixen and Ada. You both are within 55 feet. Closest creature to me right now is... Oh, your elevation's shouldn't be set, because you are on ground level. Number 3, you guys are 40 feet away, so rolling at E2, am I targeting Ixen or am I targeting Ada?
Weren't you
Ixen
in the
is
air?
one.
Or did you specifically land, JC?
No, I was flying. I used the reaction to get higher.
Oh, I thought that was me putting you at your previous... Okay. So I'll put you back at your 20 that you were at. You're still in range, I believe. But yeah. Alright, elevation now back to being set, 50 feet away versus Renea, who's 55 feet, so Ixen's the closest, which means I can choose Ada or Ixen, which means, D2, Ixen is the one.
They got
Alright.
ranged attack options.
It will raise its hand as a blast of, is it green or... As a blast of necrotic green fire will shoot out from its hand towards Ixen. 21 to hit for 10 necrotic. Alright. And that is my action. I am injured. I will use my bonus action to heal myself, as my bones seem to repair.
Second wind with no lungs.
Alright, there we
If
go.
you could stop bullying Ixen, Sage, that would be great.
Wisp number 2
How
has
is
gained
Ixen
initiative.
looking?
Sage doesn't like pets.
He's at 3465 and can't be healed until his next turn.
Yep. Alright, I need to roll my stealth check to see if I beat your passive. 2d20, d1 plus 5. Need to add a t so it doesn't look horrible when I post it. 19. Hey, look, you see something, JC. Flying towards you. This wisp here, it is invisible, so you only hear the presence of its buzz. So Ada does not have disadvantage. I do need to roll a d2 to see if I attack you or Ixen, though. So Ixen is the one.
Oh, jeez.
Ixen, I have advantage to shoot you. Alright, that has a 21 to hit for 9 lightning. Zip. Alright, and I am no longer invisible. Which I already moved that, so we're good. Alright, from there we move to another wisp, because the skeleton is dead. Alright. Let's see here. Wisp, I need to go on DM view real quick. Where are you, Mr. Wisp? You are number... Oh, there you are. Alright, let me roll your stealth, making you visible real quick just for ease, so I can use you in player view. It's the northern one. Let's see here. 2d20, d1 plus 5. I just rolled 2 ones with advantage. Alright, everyone's aware of this mother flipper with my 6 stealth. He's not a very stealthy little wispy. He's just like zzz. Let's see here. Closest figure to me, 55, 60, 55. So I get to choose between you 3 right now. You're closest now, John. The horses are spectral, so they do not count as a target. John, you're the chosen one.
You
Zip. As
can't
a
quite tell, but you might have just heard "Hey, listen."
stay a while and listen. Also, hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Anyways, I tried to shoot you with lightning, and I horribly missed.
Correct.
Alright, and I fly closer, and that is my turn. We go to the top of the round. Before we go to Paul, Ada, with your high passive perception, you begin hearing movement coming from within this building here. Clattering of bones as another creature exits. I have to heal it to full because it's...
Another one?
Yeah, it's the
I
foreman.
don't like that. Oh, it's the foreman.
Yep, he was raised as a skeletal mage.
Oh.
I have to go
The
and
foreman
reduce...
was the mage. Interesting.
Is that, and then give him a new initiative, and there we go.
Who better to be a foreman?
Alright, wow. I rolled a natural 19 on him, so I actually go first.
Stop.
Alright, moving out of the entrance here, I will begin casting a spell. As my AC is now increased with mage armor.
Yeah, I'm way out of range for counterspell.
Wait, actually,
Yeah,
hold on.
where's Kenna and her
Am
distance
I?
spell counter spell?
Am I out of range? 120? What is this?
It's
Counterspell
60.
is 60-foot range.
Yeah, if
Having
you
a
have
gun has its downside.
yeah, if you have distance spell, it works, but otherwise you're a sad banana.
I think
Anyways,
Kenna could hit it with a spell sniper.
this creature here is going to, since that spell is now cast, it will. What's your intelligence, my friend? He will move deeper into the building, out of sight.
He's like,
You
hey,
showed up,
bye.
Paul.
flipped us off, casted a shield, and then walked back inside.
I'm going to move 30 feet closer.
Excellent.
I'm going to drop a fireball right here so I can get these 3 dudes.
All right. All right. What's your DC?
18.
DC 18. Dex save. What's your damage?
29.
29. All right. And then AoE spell. The mage is possibly slain, and the skeletal fighter is possibly slain. Rolling to see if they are truly slain.
Isn't like the DC 35?
Let's see here. Skeletal
5
fighter
plus the
4
damage
and
dealt.
mage. The mage suffered 29, so the mage horribly fails. Number 4 suffered only 14, so the DC is 19 for them. Unfortunately, those mage who rolled a 19, so both are slain as they crumble to ash.
Haha. And then for my bonus action, wouldn't you know it, this wisp right here is exactly 30 feet away, so I'm going to try and bonus action shove it away.
Aha!
So the wisp needs to make a strength save.
With that sweet -4, if it's the same as Minerva.
All right, strength save from Mr. Wisp.
I don't think it's even possible for it to succeed.
All right, I have a 17.
DC 18. It gets pushed back 5 feet
I
I rolled
was
a 1 on a d4.
you almost jinxed.
Hey, it's got more strength than Minerva. That's weird.
That's going to be my turn.
All right. Very good.
It's just better.
Wisp number 3 gains initiative. Wisp number 3 will fly forward. Wisp number 3 will look out and shoot at Ixon. Zip. Hot damn.
Is that
Wow.
within 60
Oh, wait,
feet
wait.
of an
I do
area?
need to choose to see if I'm going to hit Ixon or Ada, actually. And the creature or
What
the
is-
target? Because the target's right below you. Or right above you. 1 is Ixon. Alright, the
Oh
dice have
my
spoken.
God.
That's a
How
confirmed
much
critical
damage are you
hit.
taking?
Well, that
Oh.
fortunately these are mooks, so they do not get the critical chain, because that is a 20 to confirm,
Nope,
Oh,
okay.
jeez.
a natural 20 to be clear. That is 19 lightning damage though to Ixon.
Woo.
All right, Ixon's barely standing up.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure warding flare means the offending creature, the attacker, has to be within 30 feet, right?
Warding
Not
flare?
the target.
Hmm?
Yeah. The light cleric ability.
Let's see. Warding flare. Well, it doesn't work anyways because you're not being
I forgot
attacked by it.
The extended warding flare is at level 6, where you can shield someone else with it.
Yeah, it has to be the target creature, not the defending creature. So the one who's
Alright.
attacking has to be within the range.
Yeah, so there was nothing I could do to stop that, unfortunately.
24. He has 24 more HP.
Does he have 24 more HP?
Because of your other rules is like strength health or something like that. Yeah, he has 24 more HP that I didn't add.
Oh, you
Yeah.
haven't added his strength HP. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, heal him up.
So A9 and
All right. That is my zip zap patty slap. We go to John. Will you give a dog a bone?
No.
Oh, okay.
I will shoot some bones. Is that better?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing pretty good here. We're doing. A part of me really wants to find out if I'm even able to fear skeletons, but maybe I can fear a wisp. Probably fear a wisp. Fuck it. Never mind. We'll save that for more human things.
Also need to extend the fire.
Oh, fun. Okay, yeah, that's a factor. That makes sense. I will just move out. Actually, I will stay here for now. Shot number 1 is going on to wisp number 1.
Excellent.
We're gonna try to take care of these things. Dice roller, my old friend. Plus 10. 23 to hit.
23 to hit. Aha! That's on wisp number 3.
Wisp number 1.
Wisp number 1. All right. 23 will definitely slam to wisp.
That is 12 points of damage.
12 damage, you say. Haha! This is of the magical nature.
Nope. It's my gun.
Oh.
It's ballistic.
All right. It's
Your
up for
gun
6
is
damage.
magical, though. It's a +1 gun.
It is a +1 gun.
Then it's magical. I take
Okay.
total of 12 damage.
Okay. It's still standing, isn't it?
I don't know why the damage didn't apply. Oh, I healed myself for okay. 12 damage. I was like, why am I at 20 still?
Well,
Okay, there we go.
I guess we're shooting it a second time. It's
Haha.
best to keep. Let's take care of the things that explode with ranged weapons.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
A 14, you say. Well,
Shouldn't.
that
have
is
questioned it.
unfortunate, as that is a miss.
Shouldn't have questioned dice roller.
Pew! Slams on the creature as it takes the hit, is barely hanging on, floating around with a injured state. However, the second shot fires off, and as it manages to dodge out of the way just in time, as it slams into the boulder here, causing a spray of shrapnel. Shoo!
This is oddly therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know what? For giggles, we'll find out. We'll use tumbleweed on specifically that wisp,
All right.
and hand on my gun. We will hit it. I think it's a +9. My phone is for some reason struggling to open. Why are we doing analog, kids? Yes. Yes, okay. +9. 25.
You feel very scary as you feel like the horses around you might be intimidated. Unfortunately, the orb seems unfazed. It is immune to fear. That said, you now know that since it is immune to fear, you can choose to instead try to antagonize them, to have them focus you instead of your companions, using Intimidate.
That is handy. That is very handy.
Yeah. And
It's
it should be
still gonna be
noted,
nice and therapeutic.
antagonize is always an option, it's just, I assume you want to make them frightened, not antagonized, unless you say otherwise.
Yeah, usually that's more of John's goal, but in the future,
Yeah.
maybe.
Anyways, anything
Okay.
else?
Shoopity bop, shoopity pip. We'll move a little bit away from the exploding thing.
Excellent. Alright, we go to Skeletal Fighter, no number.
Imagine having to roll an intimidation check to get enemies to target you. This
Roll.
post made by Healer Gang.
This post was made by pets. I'm gonna have to ask you to.
Yeah, it's going to rush up to here, and it will roll a D1 or a D2.
It will roll a D1.
What is this?
Freudian slip.
It's still a D1. I've not rolled a D2 or a 2 on this D2.
The old Freudian slip.
Ixen, you're being zipped, zapped, soul fired.
Oh, jeez.
As an 18 to hit for 15 necrotic.
Renee will cast Shield on, or Guardian on Ixen. I forgot I had that.
All right. That will miss as the +5 AC blocks the attack.
I
As
feel
a
bad, but
golden barrier of light pops up in front of Ixen.
this is ridiculous.
Number 1.
I can't believe I forgot I had that.
We'll step to... Wait, you guys are both in the air, which means 25 feet, 25 feet. I have to roll a D3. All right, here's a D2. You're the 3, Renea. Ixen's another 1. All right, the creature will move over to here. And it will shoot
Finally.
its soul fire at Renea.
Hey,
they're in
I'm
smack
taking
range, aren't
necrotic
they?
damage for the first time in the
Nope,
campaign.
I missed you.
That's even better. Like,
Like,
if you're gonna
only-
shoot anyone with necrotic, shoot me. But miss me, that's even better.
All right.
Only 10 feet up.
What?
They're only 10 feet up. How not just smack? That's the reason I went 25. I'm just curious.
Because their feet are at 10, I'd have to jump. They're not exactly intelligent creatures.
'Kay.
Yeah. Anyways, that is my miss. We go to Ixen.
Ixen is going to go down and take a big old bite of this skeleton.
Excellent.
So, doing that free drop down to 20 feet. And I'm gonna go and give the noms. The num.
That is unfortunately a miss, as it is deflected by
Wow.
its bony shield.
Is this shield made out of bones?
Sort of. It's got some bony shield, it's got some bony plate armor. It's a little bit of both.
He drank his milk.
Yes.
Yeah, Ixen's gonna come over here, I guess.
Excellent.
That's it for Ixen.
Alright, Ada.
Where did that other mage go?
He's inside the building.
The southernmost one, the one he came out of.
Okay, so yeah, I guess Ada's just gonna shoot this guy right here with disadvantage.
Alright.
Wow.
A 15,
Is that a
that will
carved
miss as it
creature of
tinks
death?
against his armor.
Yeah, we'll just do it again.
Alright. Once more,
Bonus
ting!
action, Hunter's Mark.
Alright, putting it on him.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know, you could have just drew a sword in one hand and held the bow in the other.
Yeah, but I want to use my fancy bow. So, take that.
Alright, anything else?
Fire the sword out of the bow.
I'll fire the javelin. That is it for
Okay.
Ada, I suppose.
Alright, the show! Haha! Whoa! He'll move forward! He will shoot his mighty firebolt towards the skeletal fighter. That's a natural 1. That's another natural 1.
Jeez. Mason, your character died when he crit failed a
Alright,
firebolt.
it's supposed to be a intelligence saving throw, or is a blast off, so that is wisdom. Alright, luckily he manages to avoid the magic as it begins to explode outwards and around him, pushing him, or at least attempting to, back and away. Fortunately, he avoids this, and he is not pushed back. The macros are Pathfinder. I haven't converted the saving throw to the.
Yeah, I
fighting yet.
noticed that when I said will save negates.
So I have to look at the other thing to get them. It's Anyways, that is unfortunate for the failed save, but fortunate for Desho. We move onwards to Skeletal Mage, who is slain. You are no longer immune to healing, Ixin. Alright, and we then go to Flooster.
Alright. I am going to run over to Aiden and Nixa. Aiden and Ada.
The Nixia?
And yeah, that one. So I'm gonna
Excellent.
and I am going to cast Cure Wounds, and
Aha!
I am going to do so as a second level slot.
Excellent. Alright, that is 2d8 plus your casting modifier, which I believe is 5, so 2d8 plus 5.
Alright, 18.
Alright, 18 healing to Ixin.
Huzzah.
Indeed. Woo! Very good, very good. Anything else?
Are there any people still alive here?
All humanoids that are currently in the courtyard of this lumber yard appear to be dead. There might be people
Alright.
inside the buildings, but none that you can see.
I'm gonna run over to that close building down there.
Are you getting off the bear?
No, I'm gonna
Alright.
stay on the bear.
So the bear has another 10 feet of movement left from there. It will provoke.
Yeah.
Alright, the bear will swing at the bear. Or the skeleton will swing at the bear. For a 8 damage to the bear. The bear doesn't have macros on it, so don't worry about that. But it does suffer 8 damage. So it has 11 HP left. Just
Right.
put that in a label. 11 out of 19. There we go. You're good to go. Alright, and the bear is going to use its dash to continue moving? Or is it going to stop there?
It'll use the dash to keep moving to try and get over to.
Alright.
So like over here or?
Yeah.
The bear has
I'm gonna
another
go
15
try
feet
and
of movement
check
left.
that. Another 15 left?
Yep.
I want to go and try and check in that house.
Alright, well the door is right there.
Alright.
Alright. The bear's passive perception of
Is there like a window
13.
or something in there?
and it has only advantage on smell. There is a window, but it's shuttered closed.
How rude.
Yeah, you don't
All
quite
right.
hear anything from within, though, with passive perception.
Other than fire noises.
Other than fire noises, yes.
All right.
Alright, anything else?
I believe that is all I can do this.
Alright, Ordinea. You have regained your reaction.
Alright, those wisps are trouble. Martial check on the wisps.
Alright.
12.
12, you say. Well, I have good news and unfortunate news.
I learned nothing.
The good news is you learned something.
The unfortunate news is you learn something.
I already knew it.
What do you want to learn about? You got statistics, you got specials.
Specials.
Alright, they have alert, they have ephemeral, they have incorporeal movement, and they have variable illumination. All the others you already know about.
Well, I have a familiar that pretty much has enough of those I can guess what they are. Let's go to statistics. Saving throws.
Well, you only succeeded enough for one knowledge gain. Because you got a 12. So, statistics, saving throws. So, with saving throws, you learn that they have a -1, a +8, a +0, a -2, a +3, and a +2.
Alright, so they're stupider than Minerva, but better than her in every other way. Alright, let's go... Which wisp is the most damaged?
Looking around, Wistenborough 1 looks to be the most injured. So the one up here.
And the other ones are undamaged?
They're uninjured.
Alright. With Scorching Ray, can I pick my targets after the damage is applied, or do I have to pick when I cast the spell?
Let's see. Scorching Ray.
Create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several.
Technically, you would have to choose your targets at the beginning. I'll let you choose, though.
Alright, let's go with a second level Scorching Ray. Expend a charge for my staff for that extra bonus to hit. So a nice sweet +11 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be shooting all the wisps. Nice. A 27, a 16, and a nat 1. And a 7 to confirm.
7 does not confirm. You have 4 shots since you cast it at second level. Oh wait, that's at third level. When you said second level, I thought you meant you were upcasting it, because you said it like you were upcasting. Yeah, no,
Nope.
just the 3 shots.
Going
last
at
one
the
misses.
weakest one.
All right, weakest one suffers
4. 8 damage. It's a +1 staff.
All right,
So
8.
+1 applies to damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
8. 2 of that is magical slashing.
all right, damage applied as the creature explodes.
And then the other one goes at the wisp directly west
All right,
for 5 fire.
what was the total hit for that one? The 16.
Yeah, 16.
All right, that one unfortunately will miss as the bolt slams into the building's edge.
Unfortunate. Renee is then going to move 35 feet closer.
To which one?
The center of town. Same
30
direction she's been
35
going.
feet?
Yep.
All right, there you go. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, skeletal fighter number 3. This one here is going to move forward. And he will shoot at you with a spectral fire. That's a miss. He will then second wind himself for 9 hit points.
Where are these rules against me, Sage?
I don't know. Wisp number 2 will move
I
forward.
feel so targeted.
Sage just really hates pets.
I think my dice hate pets.
Oh, Minerva gets to move on my turn. She's gonna go towards the big house now since Floof has the closest house.
Gotcha.
Just
Alright.
100 feet.
There you go. All right, this one's going to fly right next to you, and it will give the zip zap while I was over here, so I don't suffer disadvantage. Here's my zip zap against Renea. That's also a miss. All right, I'm now next to you, though. All right, now this wisp is dead. We're moving from initiative. We then go to top of the round with a skeletal mage. Woo! All right, creature will
Doing
leave the
spooky
building.
mage thing.
It's 10 feet of movement to get out of the building, and I'm going to cast a spell upon thee. And are you injured right now, Renea?
No, I'm at full HP.
Okay. I will use
Let
Chill
me
Touch then.
guess.
16
Chill
to hit.
touch. That does not hit.
All right, the creature will move back in the building. Yep. I decided.
Oh, he's dodging, not doing nefarious things. Okay.
All right, that is his go. We go to Paul.
Okay. I'm going to do a second level magic missile.
Excellent.
I'm going to send the first two at Wisp number 2,
All right,
and I'm going to send the second two at Skeletal Fighter no number.
excellent.
This one's for the Wisp.
All right, that
8
deals
force damage.
16 damage because they're vulnerable to force. It is
Interesting.
still alive.
Interesting.
Vulnerable to force, you
If
said.
only my fire had hit.
And for the no numbered fighter, 9 force damage.
It's 9 force damage, slamming into the skeletal fighter. His form is heavily injured, but he is still standing.
And then I'm going to move over here
Excellent.
and bonus action try and push the skeletal fighter. So strength save.
All right, strength save my skeletal fighter.
As a failure.
Aha!
It gets pushed back 10 feet.
Is
We
thrust
need
away.
to combine that with wall of fire at some point.
Could be pretty cool. And then that is going to conclude my turn.
Excellent. We move onwards to Wisp number 3. This
I mean, it's
Wisp
a free 10d8 damage.
is going to shoot at Renee. Oh, Floof's closest actually. This one's going to shoot at rolling a d2. Do I get the bear or the Floof? Bear is 1. I like pets. All right, just going to shoot the bear. Has a 13 to hit the bear. The bear's AC is 11, so that is a slam upon the bear. The bear suffers 7 points of lightning damage and now is at 4 out of 19. It is a heavily injured bear. The creature will then move to here. All
But
right.
alive somehow.
Yeah. All right, we then go to John.
Weak to force damage, you dared to say within my presence.
Yeah. Would you like to become the Eldritch Blaster?
Boy, you did not give me this torch for it to not use. We're gonna cosmic chamber on over the force damage.
Seems a bit much, but
Fool.
okay.
Fool of a Took.
And that one is almost dead, and that one has not been touched. Okay, we'll prioritize the one that has not been touched. I will make sure to step so I can't like accidentally shoot anybody.
All right.
Just making sure I got perfect sights.
Sights are aimed.
Okay, on Wisp number 3.
Excellent.
I always lose the Discord. I've got a lot of these things. I should call them someday.
Yeah.
Boop bop boop, bop boop, bop, pow.
Aha, I heard you liked a critical hit. Roll to confirm.
Oh wait,
Now
Where is it?
that's a lot of damage.
damn it!
All right,
Fuck
that is
9, no!
18, which does confirm.
Okay, good.
All right.
Fuck die, you scared me.
Roll me your damage, your critical damage.
Okay, so that's 2d12 plus 6. Oh well, or is the plus damage also doubled?
Only
it
only
just
die
the
only
die?
dice are doubled.
Only die. Okay, so that's the ballistic, and 4d8.
This is so fucking overkill. Your minimum
Force
kills it, so that is 34 damage. as it
Just-
explodes. And as it explodes, Floofster and the bear must make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck, I
Wasn't it
forgot.
killed by force though?
It was, or did
Doesn't
the...
that stop the explosion?
You're correct. Force damage does stop the explosion. So the wisp does not go kaboom.
With a tremendous amount of force, John's gun just fires into the small floating object.
And hey, I'll do it again.
And you better believe I'll do it again. Wisp number 2, I see you.
Aha!
Minerva is currently glad to be invisible.
Correct.
I mean, they can see Minerva.
I can't, though. That's the point.
It's
I
true.
assume a 21 hits.
21 will indeed hit.
Okay. I assume I don't even need to roll the force damage.
No, it only had 4 HP left to begin with, so it is certainly dead.
It's more fun too, though. See?
Yeah.
That's okay damage.
20 more force damage. It explodes from the energy, but does not explode for detonation. Alright, 2 wisps slain with 2 shots.
Wonderful. That's that. I moved 20 feet. I'm gonna move 10 feet back away from the skeleton. Just be cautious of that.
Excellent. Anything else?
And that's that. That's that. Oh, is there anything left to learn about the skeletons?
They're fairly simplistic, actually. Let me go check. Oh. Okay, this is being really weird again. Okay. You can learn about their reactions or their specials.
Okay. Well then here, yeah. I was mainly asking if it was even worth rolling or if it's just best to go next, but I'll roll. Got +2 wisdom. Sorry, +1 wisdom.
That is not enough.
That's a skeleton. Oh,
That's a skeleton
shell.
indeed.
I'll shoot it in the head.
Alright. From there, we move to Skeletal Fighter. This Skeletal Fighter will look towards the Renea. Will move forward and will shoot Spectral Fire. He will not shoot Spectral Fire, as instead a puff of smoke will rise from his fingertips, which will then begin to heal himself. Alright, there we go. Skeletal Fighter number 1. This one is closest to Ixen and Ada. Will step forward and will roll a d2 to see who he attacks. Ixen's the 1.
Yeah, I already know it's going to be
Swinging
Ixen.
his sword. That is
Ha,
a
miss.
8 and a 12, both missing upon Ixen. Alright, that's his turn. We then go to Ixen.
Ixen's gonna bite.
Excellent. Ixen uses Bite. It's not very effective.
Ixen misses.
Yep, it's a miss.
That's it for Ixen.
Alright, Ada.
He's not adding his proficiency bonus.
That
Proficiency's not in here.
That's an issue. What are you doing with the attack rolls?
I don't know. I thought I had them set right.
I mean,
Yeah, just add plus proficiency and it'll work. Capital P.
Yeah, I don't like spelling that. So it's supposed to be 2 higher.
Too
Wait,
higher?
we have 4 proficiency, right?
Yeah.
That's how much we have. Okay, then it should be 3 higher.
Alright, 3 higher. That is a 17. I have good news and potentially upsetting news.
He parries it.
What's up, Sage?
That is a hit until he uses his reaction to use parry.
Yeah.
Good thing this isn't a true Dark Souls game, because then he'd be opened up for a critical hit.
Yep, I do not use parry and riposte. Those are the higher level skeletal fighters.
Oh, jeez. They're like the frickin' things from
Okay. That's it for
Catacombs
Ixen.
of Carthus.
Alright, Ada. You know, I
Okay,
do want to
I
go
like that.
through all the Dark Souls games and just recreate them as monsters in 5e.
Ixen uses bite.
Again?
Yes, because I can do that as a reaction. Fuck this guy and
No.
his to take fucking.
Ixen uses Bite.
Damage.
It is super effective. Roll to confirm.
I'm gonna click the button. Button.
That is, what's your total?
9 plus 9, 18.
18. That is super effective as it deals 25 damage. Quick looking at something real quick. This is piercing damage, correct?
I believe so. Let me triple check. Bite. Yeah, piercing.
All right, strength save. I am restrained by your bite. All right, very good. Anything else?
Bonk.
All right, that will slam into me for 14 damage. 14, I said. Damage applied.
Ixion's bite does count as magical, if that matters.
I didn't reduce the damage.
Okay.
Yep, I'm still standing.
Yeah, that's really all Ada can do.
All right, to show. Haha! He will rush in and steal kill. We go look at his.
Playing him just right, Sage.
We go look at his rapier plus 7 to hit. Okay.
The show needs to up his dex.
All right, that is a slam for d8 plus 3 plus 5, so d8 plus 8, I believe, unless I'm reading his sheet weird. All right, that is 12 piercing damage as the skeletal fighter is pierced and injured and possibly slain. I'm gonna click cancel just because if I succeed on my con save, I don't die. All right, DC is 17, so that is enough. I am taking no damage because I was already at 1 HP. So I am. It looks like I'm about to fall, but then my bones crack and I rise back to a standing, albeit grappled, position. All right.
Didn't you have troubles with the undead fortitude skeleton in Mason's game, Ethan?
Right.
Or zombie?
And to show, we'll swing again because he has extra attack, being a level 6 fighter.
The bitch raised back up like 6 times.
All right, that is 10 more
Too
damage.
bad he's not here to
DC is 15.
witness the revenge.
God.
Another success. Although I was selecting to show for that, it still would have been higher because it would have actually been 3 points higher.
Is this the last skeleton? Because if so, okay, no, it's not the last.
It's not the
skeleton,
last one. But he has succeeded again as he remains standing. All right, Floofster. Which would you like to do?
All right, so real quick, I'm going to get off of my bear.
All right.
And I am going to command the bear to go assist Renea. I'm going to point at Renea and say assist. You can go over there. Help them out. And I am going to go over and open the door.
All right. The door is down.
Real quick, actually, I'm going to check if is it locked or...
It doesn't seem to be locked, but it doesn't seem to be able to open easily. It is blocked. You'll have to roll strength or athletics check to open it.
Alright, cool. I'm going to do that then.
Yeah, that's one.
Alright, and with a large, fluffy push by Floofster, the door crashes open as the support beam that fell in front of it is knocked to the side. As you do so, some of the boards upon the ceiling that keeps it, supported for the roof, begin to fall down. Dust begins to billow forth all around you, and smoke fills and billows out from the doorway. It is heavily smoky in there. In fact, it is exceedingly difficult to see. But the door is now open.
Alright, are there any alive humans in there?
Give me a perception check.
Is that at a disadvantage or something?
You're at disadvantage, yes, because of the smoke.
Alright. I thought so. Just double checking.
I kind of wish you would have said that in character. Are there any live humans in here? Elves too. We'll accept elves, but no dwarves.
Fucking wow. my goddamn backup character could be from here for all you know.
I am gonna call out as I make the perception check, just kind of like, hey, anybody in there?
Alright. All is quiet You don't seem to see anyone inside.
Alright.
Yep.
I am going to shout over to my fellow players and be like, I think this one's empty, and start moving over to the next house. Oh, I've used all my speed, never mind.
All right. Very good, very good.
Can't you bonus action dash though?
You do. You are.
I can bonus action dash. I am going to bonus action dash over to the closest house, the biggie one. The one that I know there's a skeletonio inside.
Excellent. Very good, very good. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Renea.
Thank you, Sage.
Yeah.
Marshall, check on these skelly boys.
All right.
Not equals 8. That's a 9. I rolled a 1 plus 8. I'm assuming that's too low on a Marshall.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. She's going to cast Sacred Flame at the restrained skeleton, so give me a dex save.
All right. This is a save or suck, so boop.
And disadvantage because restraining.
Does no one want to focus on the things that are hurting them? I was going to drop it. It's going to be great.
I mean, it could still undid fortitude that.
1 second.
DC 17.
I was just checking to see if I actually had disadvantage. Also, I don't see why I need to roll disadvantage because that's a fail, which means I die. Because
Excellent.
undead fortitude means if you take radiant damage, you just die. There's no check. So.
Oh shoot! I should have used my channel divinity and hit 3 of them.
Well,
Damn it!
For future notice. Anyways, the creature begins to burn away in a sacred, holy white fire, leaving behind a pile of ash. Which kind of, some of it gets in its mouth because you were, holding them with your mouth. It's kind of nasty. Yeah, that was your action. Anything else?
I will move 35 feet closer towards the center of town.
All right, there you go.
Except
Okay,
waggles
hold on,
his
no,
tongue
I'll
and
stay
sticks
there.
it out.
I'll stay
Alright.
there, actually.
All right.
Forgot these guys have been going towards the closest target.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Skeletal Fighter 3. The bear looks sad because his aid actually did not help. Number 3, however, will roll a... actually, you're in the air, so you're actually further away than the bear. It'll attack the bear. Swing! That is a slam upon the bear as the bear...
I'm sorry, bear.
No.
Help
not the
action
bear.
wouldn't have helped with
The creature will then try to
saves.
jump towards you and swing out his weapon. Oh, look at that. I made the DC. All right, I'm swinging at you,
And he has mad hops.
and I miss. All right, top of the round, the skeletal mage regains initiative. We'll move out through the doorway. Oh, look, there's an orb.
Does he have see invisibility?
I got life sense.
Does Minerva qualify as alive?
Yes. Gotta be undead or a construct, not qualify as living. Although some constructs will qualify as living.
Interesting.
Alright, let's see here. Do I want to chill touch? Do I want to... Yeah, let's use that. Alright. He will look out towards Minerva and he will cast a spell. Ooh. And, he's gonna chuck a knife at you.
He casts knife.
He casts knife, yeah.
He's casting knife toss.
Alright, I need to make a ranged spell attack against you. Which means I'm just gonna roll my chill touch to see what my attack roll is. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, on a hit you take 1d10 piercing damage in addition to the shard exploding, which causes the creature and each creature within 5 feet, so just the creature, to make a dex save or take additional damage. The piercing is 9.
23.
Alright, the 23 is a success, so you do resist that. It is a save or suck, so just the 9 piercing.
Ha! She's alive on 1 HP.
Aha! Very good, very good. Alright, and that was my action. And as for my bonus action, I need to go mark off my spell usage. Boop. I am going to move to there.
Back inside the house.
Nope. Alright, from there we move on to Paul.
I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting tired of this mage.
That's fair.
And he's 145 feet away from me. So I'm going to plop a fireball right here to hit
Okay.
him and avoid hitting the plants.
Alright, so right there.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, at least the house is already on
The
fire.
houses are already on fire.
You're just adding more fire. Would give him a dex save. Alright, he manages to resist your spell, so he does suffer half damage.
There's some dodgy skeletons.
So he takes 11.
Alright, 11 fire damage, slamming towards him.
I could have done the same with a first level magic missile.
Feels bad, man.
One of my players cast their first fireball on Friday and did 19 damage.
Oof.
Their second
Alright.
fireball was 18.
That's terrible.
Alright, anything else?
Poor fucking Syrik, man.
Yep, poor Syrik.
There you go, more fire. Or is that all for you?
That is all for me.
Alright, John. Woo!
This is gonna be a fun day. Okay. Who's much less in danger of me. So we will move the 25 feet to there. And it's more fun to make 2 called shots. We are taking 2 called shots at the mage. We are going to click over to force damage again. I'm really putting all of my eggs in one basket here.
Alright, the mage is 125 feet away from you.
The gun has a range of 200, 800.
Excellent. Alright, no issue.
So, bam! Ooh, that's not the best, but...
Alright, that is an 18, slamming towards the mage. The mage looks like it's about to slam into him, piercing through his mage armor, before he cackles. And raises a hand, casting shield.
Does shield last the whole round, or is that just one attack?
It's the whole
It's
round.
the whole round.
You...
Until the end of or the start of his turn.
Until the start of
Well,
my next turn. Yep.
Now, in full fairness, I did already say I was going to take 2 cold shots at him. So, what would be his What would be his maximum HP with that? I might be able to hit it.
Another call shot on my mage.
I said I was taking 2 cold shots at the mage, and you know what?
All right.
I feel like it's a little
I'm assuming both were headshots.
uncouth. Yep, both are trying to knock his skull right out.
Excellent.
23! That's not much better.
Alright, a 23 will barely pierce through the shield's
Oh my
magical
God.
energy.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
D12 plus 6. So that's 16 ballistic.
Alright, I have to make a con save.
And 9 force damage.
Alright,
That's
and as the
horrible.
damage slams into the creature, the mage, running away, gets pierced right into the skull as he drops.
Perfect.
Blah.
John will do the age-old classic, blowing the smoke off the gun.
Excellent.
Easy as that, folks.
Alright, anything else?
That's that. There ain't really much else to learn. The skeletons, I don't have any bonus actions. I moved a bit. I'm sitting right here.
Alright, we then go to the skeletal fighter, who will roll a d6. He gets it back. He will use his bonus action. Heal himself for 17. He will then shoot at Renea. 22 to hit for 7 necrotic.
She will use her reaction with her shield to parry the fire shot thing, upping my AC to 24.
Using the buckler's property.
Yeah, since it's a mithril shield, it has that.
Yeah, gotcha. Very good, very good. Wait, your base AC is 22?
Yep.
All right then. Weird.
+2 cloak, +2 shield, and +1 armored clothing. And mage
You
armor.
you have scared her into becoming a tank.
Yes. Now that Kenna's gone, she is the highest AC in the party.
Man.
She's come a long way from 11 AC.
So you have a dex of 14 or 15 then.
My dex is 12.
Oh, then you should be one lower.
Major armor's 13, plus dex makes me 14. Armored clothing is 15, +1 armored clothing makes it 16. +2 shield makes it 20, and then +2 cloak of protection for 22.
Where did I get 21 from then? Two,
You
two,
didn't
so
account for
6.
the armored clothing giving +1 to AC.
Yeah, that would be it. I consider it as a +2, not a plus. Yeah, not +3. That's where I'm missing my 1. Yep, very good, very good. All right, Renee has a happy banana. That is a miss. We move on to Ixen.
You should be able to flank that skeleton if you get behind him, Ada.
I just bite.
All right,
There's 2 things left. I don't really care.
that will slam into me for 13. And a strength save. I am restrained.
Cool. Ixen is gonna go ahead and fly up the last 10 feet he can.
All right, so he flies up 5 feet. Unless you're saying that he has 20 feet of movement left, so he flies up 10
He
feet.
has 20 feet left.
Okay, so he's 10 feet up.
Mhm.
All right, very good, very good.
Taking the skeleton with him. Yeah, that's Ixen's turn.
There you go. All right, Ada.
Is going to shoot skeletal fighter.
All right.
And bop.
That will slam into me for 15 damage. I am still standing.
Bop.
That will slam into me for 16 damage. I must make a con save for DC 21. I fall. Very good, very good. There's one enemy left. It is within the jaws of Ixen. Anything else?
That's it, I suppose.
All right. To show. Once more, he will enter into Keel Steel stance as he shoots a firebolt at it. With advantage. Man. His kill still has been thwarted by rolling below its AC. He's going to go cry in his corner. Okay. Not actually crying, but you know, I'm going to cry in my corner. Flooster.
All right. So I am going to go run up and help Renea defeat that last guy.
Alright, well your base move is 30, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so that is your
So I'm
move
gonna
action.
go pretty close, and then I am going to use my short bow
Excellent.
and shoot him.
Very good, very good. You have advantage to shoot. Were you call shotting, JC?
Me?
Oh, that was in
No.
reference to John.
I apologize. What happened?
The creature is almost dead.
Okay.
Should
Mhm.
have viciously mocked it to death.
All right, Flooster, where's your attack? Aha! That'll slam into me. Roll damage.
I accidentally clicked a 9 instead of an 8, just so you know that's a 23, not a 24.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Still a hit.
D6 plus 4.
All right, 7 damage. Let's see if I die. DC's 12. As it goes limp in the jaws of Ixen. The last one fallen. The area around you begins to continue to burn, and black smoke rises to the sky. Littered corpses of both living humans, or, well, now dead living humans, and the undead skeletons, as well as the small motes of dust left behind by the wisps, litters the field of battle. And this is where we're going to call the session because we're down a player. It'll be some stuff to investigate for next session while you guys look through this area and perhaps save the village or the lumber mill.
That was,
Uh,
that was a lot of fun.
Before I forget, Renea is going to cast Healing Word on Manila. Because if I don't do it now, I will forget before next session.
All right, roll up your healing, and then we'll call this session.
Plus 6.
Like
Oh, hey,
all
she's
that
back
you
to
needed.
full.
Excellent. All right, there we go. Hope you all had fun. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.